Hi everybody, Bohus here speaking for Fotodioxpro.com. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the Freeflight Moto, which is our motorized gimbal system. You can use a GoPro with it, but in this video, we're going to use an iPhone 5. It's designed to use an iPhone 6 or any phone around that size. We're going to use the 5 because, well, we have the 5. But if you've got a 6, you're going to be just fine. The Freeflight Moto comes to you in a case with a handle, and it comes with everything you need, so you're ready to roll right out of the box. You have this bag. This has a charger in it, and you can plug the charger into, it's a USB charger, so you can plug it into your computer or a wall charger or whatever you got. You also get the batteries that you'll need. Now, the batteries are kind of specialized, right? They're not like your typical drugstore kind of batteries. So make sure to charge those guys up before you get started. You've also got a little sack here with the GoPro mount, which I'll show you how to mount the GoPro in another video. Plus, there's a little pocket here with a counterweight, and this is important. We're going to need that. So let's keep that out. And then here's the grand boy right here. This is the Freeflight Moto. This is what the guy looks like. And you can get it with red detailing like mine right here. You can get it in all black if you're going to go stealth. Has a foam hand grip. And this is where your phone is going to mount. And as you can see, just click on this, I should say, push on this little doohickey on the bottom, and that's a clamp. That's why this is a very versatile kind of motorized gimbal. You can put all kinds of stuff in there. There are quarter 20s as well that you can mount other things. Just be careful of weight, okay? Weight is very important to having a good gimbal experience. I'll show you all that in a second. So, first thing, let's put the batteries in, which go in the bottom. You unscrew like so. I know you know how to put batteries in, but look, I'm going to show you anyway. So you go 1, 2, 3 of these special little batteries. Screw that in. And there's a push button on the bottom. That's how you turn the gimbal on. But don't turn it on until you've got a weight on it, because this thing is calibrated to have something in the top for the motors to work against. So it's not a great idea to turn on a gimbal if you don't have stuff, if you don't have a load already. Now, I'm still not powering it up until I add the counterweight. This guy just screws into this little hole right here. Okay, now we're ready to mount the phone. Now, I showed you before, you press that switch on the bottom, that opens up these jaws, and there's foam and rubber on all sides here, so you're not going to scratch up your phone. Plus, you're going to get a nice solid grip on your phone. Now, don't jam it all the way in here and hit that motor. You might pick up some vibrations. Plus, the balance won't be quite right. We have found if you put it around like so, leaving a nice gap here, that works the best with the counterweight. You may have to experiment a little bit with your phone to make sure that it's nicely balanced out. Okay, let's fire it up. Now, if I let go, you'll notice that the whole system kind of dips, obviously. It's nice for the gimbal's sake if you just sort of help it. I'm just sort of pinching the corner of the phone here and starting it up, just so it doesn't have to like push really hard against gravity to level out your phone. And this will help it kind of stay level. So I turned it on by clicking the button on the bottom. We're ready. What's great about a gimbal like this is if you're doing handheld footage, walk-around footage, the gimbal will absorb all of the movement that would normally get translated to the camera lens. So if you're just walking around and not being very steady, you'll note that the camera is staying perfectly level. Or if I'm moving forwards and backwards, it's keeping the camera nice and level. If you want to do a pan and you're handheld, sometimes it's hard to make that movement, that panning motion, kind of steady without a tripod. So what's nice about the gimbal is as I rotate, no matter what speed I spin, it will smooth that speed out and create a nice smooth motion. So if you're the kind of person who has magnetic lenses that pop on the back of your phone, that's very cool. Just keep in mind that if you've got a real wide angle lens, you might pick up, some of this gimmickry back here. So before you go on a critical shoot, obviously you should test this out. That's true of any kind of equipment. You don't want to go in the field before you've had time to practice. And there is a little bit of an art to this. One nice thing about a motorized gimbal like the Freeflight Moto is you don't have to do as much balancing. You can, like once you figure out your setup, it is kind of a grab it and go system, but make sure to set aside a little bit of time to get used to it. If you're looking to find out the runtime with the included batteries, it's a little hard to say because it really depends on how much you're moving around. It depends on the temperature. Rechargeable batteries are very temperature sensitive. Plus, it also depends on the load. Whether you're shooting with a phone or whether you're shooting with a GoPro. If you look down below, we ran a couple tests. This is a very rough estimate. What I found is using the batteries that come in the kit, I was able to shoot outdoors on location for around 2 hours. I was turning off the gimbal between shots, and I still had power left over. So for my needs, I was able to get plenty of juice out of the batteries that come with the kit. So now we've set up this wicked cool motorized gimbal system. One great thing about the Freeflight Moto is it really converts your phone into a very powerful filmmaking device. You can get way smoother video than you've ever experienced from your phone camera. Don't forget, you can also mount a GoPro on this guy, so it's a very versatile gimbal system. Don't forget to click below this video. You can learn more about the Freeflight Moto and how you can get one of your very own. And click right here to check out a video where we mount a GoPro on the Freeflight Moto. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking right here. You can get more how-to videos just like this one. My name's Bohus. Thanks for watching.